Hey guys, it's Story from Calypso Creative Planning, and for today's video I've got a fun goals page that I'm going to show you how I transformed it into this lovely spread using stickers from my new Floral Elegance collection. So let's start planning. Okay, so since this is one of my sample pages for CHQ this month, I'm really only using one sticker book, and that's the standard sticker book for my new Floral Elegance collection, and it's also in my catalog. So you'll be able to find this sticker book and this page in the catalog this month. And this page template is from the Modern DIY planner in the collection, and I just love it. I went with like a dark distressed purple for the background that you see around the border, and then it's got soft creams and pinks and all that good jazz. Love it. So I am starting out with this long box to fill in this side, but since I don't want it to go all the way to the top, I'm using a screenshot of the white texture. Well, it's not a texture. There's no texture. It's just a white background to cover up the rest of that little box up at the top, and then just lining this back up. That way it gives me a bigger area at the top to decorate in, and gives me a nice little notes area off to the side. Or that sticker is so pretty you could just leave it. Just be like, it's just pretty decoration over there, right? And I love all the sparkly elements in this collection. So there's lots of rose gold and then this glittery purple texture too. So I'm using that big strip to go along the top, and I made it go all the way like edge to edge, not just to the border, but all the way. And then I'm just using like just a plain colored box for my header. I'm going to put April 2022 up here. At first I thought I wanted it to be the same size as that goals text there, but then it would just like squish my text down too much. So I end up resizing it and stretch it out and make it like a bigger header. But that's one thing that these solid colored boxes are great for, is you can just manipulate them in GoodNotes and just stretch them out to be the size that you need. And since I'm doing this as a sample page, I just went with a standard GoodNotes font that's Bodani 72, so you can use that if you want to match it. It actually matches the text on the page too. But I love all these floral elements. You guys seem to really like the floral stuff from last month's collection, but those were like super bright and bold colors. And this palette it's different florals, and it's sort of not really the same colors, but it does have sort of, I mean, we're doing pinks and purples and green and orange and stuff like that, but it's a softer, more muted palette. I really, really like it, because sometimes you like the bold colors and sometimes you just need to tone that shit down a little. So that's kind of what you got with this one. And I thought using these little number stickers would be fun for your main goals, like your big goals for the month, and just another way to add that color to your spread so you have that consistent look. Right? Oh, I love this sticker book. It's so pretty. And just like last month's stickers for CHQ in like the standard book, they pair perfectly with the rest of the stuff in the collection. So you can mix and match the different elements. The colors are not the same, but they're in like the same palette. Like I planned them all together. So they all work great together. And I decided to stretch out that box for the What's Inspiring Me section, just because it would just give a good amount of color there and just be something a little bit different. And I knew I wanted to use one of these little paint splotches for this area at the bottom, but I couldn't decide which color until I pulled it in. And I decided this orangey peachy tone would be best. And so I'm just going to crop these down and add some color to these boxes here at the bottom, because each of these little boxes, it's how am I strengthening my mind, my body, and my soul. So I thought, let's add some color to this and just keep that theme going. So by layering up the little paint splotch here with text on top, it just gives it like this whole different look, and I really like it. And once I create one, I can just copy and paste it to the other two boxes over here so that that look is consistent all the way across. And I really like it. It's just one of those simple, subtle ways to continue like your color scheme. And like the page template is, you know, it's purposely minimal so that you can really make it your own. And one thing that's different about this DIY planner, this modern one from the last one, is I got rid of the light grid background, and just testing this out to see what you guys think. And you know, because sometimes that grid is great, and then sometimes you're like, oh, I wish it was like away, so it's just plain. So we're just testing out. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like that light gridded background? Or do you like it just all white so that you have more freedom? I mean, you can totally ignore the gridded background of the other one, but it's all up to you. All right, so I decided to grab these little flag stickers and use them kind of like bullet points so that I can create like a list of things that I'm doing for mind, body, and soul. And once I line up 4, I can just copy it and paste it just like I did with the little headers at the top for this, and just paste it into these other boxes. And perfectionist, got to move that just a smidgen. And this is just like, you know, a fun way to create lists. You can use like the, you know, the rectangular stickers with the little circles, or you can use these little flags, or you can use like a highlighter to create your bullet points. Any of those options work really well. So I felt like that those boxes, they needed something else. So I'm going to my pen tool and I'm creating a custom color to match this purple in the book so that, you know, the look is all consistent. So once I put that hex code in there, I now have that custom color. And I'm using this shape tool to go along with the pen so that I don't actually like have to draw straight lines. It's going to do it for me. So I just kind of scribble a box, and then I can use the grips. Whoever decided to do those grips, I mean, kudos to you, because that's just great. Super handy because you can just realign it however you need to. Super handy. So I had a little oopsie there, but that's okay. You know, you don't got to get it right the first time. But there you go. That's just like a, you know, it's got that consistent look that pulls in that purple. And I decided we needed it up here in the what's inspiring me. Just like trace that, went over the line. That's annoying. And it's just as simple, subtle little ways to pull in that same colors. And I thought, let's just trace over this line too and line it up, you know, close to perfect. And then I can just turn on your handwriting selection and I can just copy and paste it to the other ones, just like I did with the other stuff down here at the bottom. It's just super handy. Like, there's no need to draw it 3 times when you just copy and paste, right? So, okay, that works. And I love this goals page. I think it is just really pretty. I think it works. I like it. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. That was simple, sweet and simple. And I'm out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.